Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu. Good morning to all, and today we will discuss very important current affair of 8th of September 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students, you can download our application. Name is AffairsCloud and the description box link is given. And you can log in after that with your email ID and you can click on this crack current affair section to subscribe a current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. If you see, you will definitely surprise. But the most important thing, we are covering 90 to 95% of that current affairs which can come in every type of exam. This is the genuinity, this is the hard work of AffairsCloud team. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive three things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on an application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is the detailed current affair, question and answer format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on an application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly. We are providing four things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format. Third is the best 100 current affair that is provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means the 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise the current affair in quick format before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are also providing topic-wise current affair. We are covering 20 most important topics which are very important for every type of exam. If you want to cover all the news related to one topic just from single PDF, then you can use these topic-wise PDF. And if you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is the detail. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs only related to banking and economy. And third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on monthly basis. But this is also only related to banking and economy. We are also providing all the past current affair of 2021 till date under one PDF. So if you want to cover all the current affair just from single PDF, then you can use exam PDF. We are providing detail, budget and economic survey, and also expected question and answer also provided, which can make from budget and economic survey. And if you're appearing for your state exam, we are covering state current affair also, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. We are not charging different prices for different subscription. We are providing all these things under one subscription. You have to just download our application. You have to log in with your email ID and you have to click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe a current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you're a new student, you are starting your preparation, then I'm guiding you to subscribe for 2 years. It will definitely benefit you. And we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscriptions if you use this code ASH10. And if you have any query, you can reach us on this email ID or you can call us on this number. So let's start today's current affair, that is 8th of September 2021. But again, I am requesting you all the students that you have to provide us like. It means you have to like this video, you have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And guys, you can also join a Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the first question in the most important section. Which city has become the first South Asian city to work on the climate action plan? This is very important. This is known as climate action plan, and this is the first South Asian city, and this city belongs to India, and answer of this question is Mumbai. So answer of this question is B. So you can see here, Mumbai, first South Asian city to work on the climate action plan. And the state environment, tourism and the protocol minister of Maharashtra, who is also the son of the chief minister of Maharashtra, Aditya Thackeray launched the first ever climate action plan for the Mumbai, Maharashtra. So you can see here, this climate action plan will ensure better planning and growth for the climate resilient infrastructure and mitigation efforts. And Mumbai has also joined C40 cities network in December 2020 to implement this climate action plan. What is this C40 cities network? So C40 group was basically started in the year of 2005 by the mayor of London at that time and got its name in 2006 since it had 40 members. That's why it is known as 40, and C stands for climate or the cities. And the group is committed to delivering on climate targets set under the Paris Agreement of 2015-16. And by following the compliance with the guidance of C40, this climate action plan will be drafted. And the Mumbai Climate Action Plan website was also launched, and it would have 6 thematic action areas. 6 thematic action areas, like you can say waste management, sustainable waste management, you can see urban greening, urban greening is there, biodiversity is there, urban flooding is there, water resource management is there, building energy efficiency is there, air quality, sustainable mobility. These are the challenges under the climate action plan. And assessment will be done by using the satellite imaginary data. And the final completion of this climate action plan will be done by the November 2021. It means all the draft will be prepared by the November 2021, which is also closer to the United Nation. Remember, United Nation Climate Change Conference, which is also known as COP26. COP26, which will be held in Glasgow. Glasgow is in Scotland and it is in United Kingdom. So you can also remember. So it is just matching the targets with the United Climate Change Conference, which is known as COP26, which will be held in, you can say, November 2021, and it will be held in Glasgow, Scotland in United Kingdom. So you have to just remember what is C40 here. This is important. What is climate action plan? This is important. What are the major areas of this climate action plan? You can remember, and remember this city is Mumbai. Now we are moving to next question. Which airport won Confederation of Indian Industry National Energy Leader and Excellent Energy Efficient Unit 2021? So two awards basically won by this airport, and both awards given by the Confederation of Indian Industry. And one award known as the National Energy Leader, second is Excellent Energy Efficient Unit, and this is Indira Gandhi International Airport, or you can say Delhi International Airport. So answer of this question is A. So you can see here, it is 22nd National Award Ceremony for the Excellence in the Energy Management organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry Green Business Center. You have to just remember this is given by Confederation of Indian Industry. And the award specially recognize the energy efficiency initiative adopted by the company, or you can say the Delhi International Airport in its Delhi operations. And Delhi International Airport has also won the National Energy Leader Award for the second time. This award for the second time, and the Excellent Energy Efficient Unit for the fourth time. So this is Delhi International Airport. And you can also remember these airport locations, like Rajiv Gandhi International Airport is situated in Hyderabad, Chhatrapati Shivaji, very famous, in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and Kempegowda International Airport is in Karnataka. So remember these airport locations. Moving to next section, it is a very important question section, but you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And remember, join our Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the question. Which state initiated Vatan Prem Yojana, very important, to encourage NRIs or the non-resident Indians from the state to fund development projects in their native villages? So you have to remember the keyword here, Vatan Prem Yojana. And this is the state of Gujarat. Answer of this question is B. And recently, this state encourages non-resident Indians from the Gujarat, or the people living anywhere in India with Gujarati origin, or the you can say non-resident Gujarat people, to fund development projects in their native villages, so that we can develop the rural areas in the state of Gujarat. And there will be 24/7 call center for redressal of the queries and the exchange of information, which was started by the Gujarat government. So Gujarat rolls out Vatan Prem Yojana for the Rural Development Business Journal. And under this scheme, the state government envisaged to develop public welfare projects worth rupees 1000 crore by the December 2022, especially in the rural areas. It means they will invest 1000 crore rupees in the rural areas by the December of 2022. Now, what will NRIs do? So, NRIs can fund a minimum of 60% of the project cost, and the balance 40% will be provided by the state government. It means 60% cost will be provided by the NRI of the Gujarat, and 40% will be provided by states, so that maximum to maximum development can take place in the rural area. And the scheme is repackaged version of the Mother Vatan scheme launched by the state government in 2020. But at that time, 50:50 was the funding. Like 50 given by the NRI and 50 given by the state government. But now it is 60:40. And the development projects include so many things, like you can say school classroom renovation, primary health centers, Anganwadi, midday meal rooms, store rooms, libraries, drainage, water recycling, and so many things. And the contribution of the state government and the NRIs in the earlier version was 50:50, but now it is 60:40. So you have to just remember the keyword here. Keyword is very simple. Keyword is Vatan Prem Yojana. So remember this. Now we are moving to the next question. But you can also remember about Gujarat here. Gujarat Chief Minister is Vijay Rupani, and Governor is Acharya Devvrat. And you can also remember very famous national park, Vansada National Park is there, Black Buck National Park, Black Buck National Park. Black Buck is also the state animal of Punjab, Black Buck. And you can also remember here is Gir National Park, very famous, Gir National Park. And there is one Marine National Park. So these are very, very famous, Vansada, Black Buck, Gir and the Marine National Park. Moving to next question. Central Bank of which country has launched Project Danbar to test the use of central bank digital currencies? So this is very important because now so many central banks want to issue digital currencies in the phased manner, but now there is a group who is known as Project Danbar or Project Dunbar, which is launched by so many countries, but this project is basically belong to launch the central bank digital currencies. And answer of this question is Australia, Singapore and Malaysia and South Africa. So it means answer of this question is all of these. D is the answer. So the Central Bank of Australia, Singapore, Malaysia and South Africa have launched Project Danbar, under which these Quad banks will test the use of central bank digital currencies for the international settlement. It means they will firstly test these central bank digital currencies, then they will launch according to the time. And you can see here Australia, Malaysia, Singapore and South Africa. You have to remember this name because examiner will ask that Project Danbar is associated with which thing. So you have to remember it is for the digital currency. So the project will be led by Singapore Central Bank and Singapore Center of Bank of International Settlement Innovation Hub. So you have to just remember it is led by the Singapore Central Bank. And these multi central bank digital currencies platform will allow financial institutions to transact directly with each other in the digital currencies issued by participating central banks, which will eliminate the need for the intermediaries and also decrease the time and the cost of transactions. It means they can directly transact their business. This will definitely eliminate the need for the intermediaries and also decrease the time and the cost of the transaction. And the Quad will conduct a cross-border payments trial. First, they will do the trial using different central bank digital currencies to assess if this allows transactions to be settled more cheaply and easily. And if the trial is successful, then they will definitely implement this. And result of this project will be published by, you can say, 2022. But the platform prototypes, or you can say demo versions, will debut at the Singapore Financial Technological Festival in November 2021. But there is very important news like a separate bank for international settlement led project exploring using central bank digital currencies cross-border payment is also underway, involving Central Bank of China, Hong Kong is there, Thailand is there and UAE is there. So these countries also testing the central bank digital currencies. So China, Hong Kong, Thailand and UAE, this is the first group, and second group you can see here, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, South Africa. So these are the 4 countries, but this is very important because this is named as Project Danbar. So now we are moving to next question. Which country has launched its hyperspectral observation satellite called Geofan 502 or 502? So you have to remember the keyword here is the Geofan or the Geofan 502. This is China National Space Administration who has launched this hyperspectral observation satellite. This keyword is again important. Hyperspectral observation satellite. So answer of this question is D, and it is launched using the Long March 4 carrier rocket. And China will be able to efficiently monitor the environmental activities and provide domestic hyperspectral data support for the environmental project. So it is for the better environmental support. And you can see here, China successfully launched this hyperspectral observation satellite Geofan 502. And this satellite and the launch vehicle are developed and produced by one of the very famous institution of China, which is Shanghai Aerospace Technology Research Institute of China. And the satellite will improve the hyperspectral observation capacity of China's atmosphere, water, air and land. Definitely it will help in monitoring water ecology, atmosphere, etc. But the important keyword here is what is hyperspectral imaging. So it is process of scanning and displaying an image within a section of the electromagnetic spectrum. And it is to create an image that the human eye can see. The energy levels of the target are color coded and then mapped in layers. And this set of images provides specific information about the way an object transmits, reflects or absorbs energy in the various wavelengths. So that's why this is very important, and this is hyperspectral imaging. So you have to remember Geofan 502, it is hyperspectral observation satellite and it is launched by China. Moving to next question. which state planned to establish India's first dugong, or you can say it is also known as the sea cow conservation reserve? Again, very important question because it is the first time that is happening in India, and this is the first conservation reserve related to the dugong, or you can say the sea cows. And the state government is Tamil Nadu. So answer of this question is A. So during the assembly session of the government of Tamil Nadu, the K. Ramachandran, who is currently the Minister of Environment, Climate Change and the Forest under the government of Tamil Nadu, announced to plan to establish India's first ever sea cows, or you can say dugong, conservation reserve in the marine region of the Park Bay. In the marine region of the Park Bay, you can say southern coastal region of the Tamil Nadu. So you can also see here Tamil Nadu to set up India's first dugong conservation reserve. You can also see here the picture of dugong, also known as the sea cows. And the species of the dugong has been threatened due to the destruction of its feed, which includes ocean surface weeds and seagrass and the different type of weeds. This type of weeds you can see here. And the Marine Conservation Reserve will cover an area of almost 500 km in the Park Bay. Park Bay is the southern coastal region of the Tamil Nadu. And the conservation reserves aims to protect the dugong and its habitat. This is very simple. And the dugong are endangered and currently listed as vulnerable to extinction species based on the IUCN list, IUCN Red List, International Union for Conservation of Nature list, which was established in 1996. And the dugong, a herbivorous marine and mammal, is facing extinction due to water pollution, habitat loss, and loss of the seagrass. And it is estimated that there are more than 200 individual dugongs living in this area, this only Park Bay area. And in India, dugongs are found in, you can say, Park Bay, Gulf of Mannar, and in Tamil Nadu, Park Bay in Tamil Nadu, Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat, and Andaman and Nicobar. So this is the basically conservation area of the dugong. So dugongs are found in these 4 areas. Remember, Park Bay, Gulf of Mannar, Gulf of Kutch, and Andaman Nicobar Islands. And this conservation reserve will be set up by Tamil Nadu. You can remember Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu is Stalin. Yes, all the students know this. And Governor is Banwarilal Purohit. And Banwarilal Purohit is also the Governor of Punjab, additional charge given the Governor of Punjab, and Administrator of Chandigarh. But you can also remember Mudumalai National Park is there, Tiger Reserve is also there, Annamalai Tiger Reserve is there, and Gaundi National Park is also there. Very famous national parks is there. Even Gulf of Mannar National Park is also there. Moving to next question. Who has partnered with the payment solution firm Innoviti to enable the service of storing money in the cards for the offline payments? So it means you can store your money on your card and you can use it for the offline payment. This is a new kind of thing and this is launched by Visa. So answer of this question is A. So Visa has partnered with payment solution firm Innoviti to enable the service of storing money in the cards up to 2000 rupees. So you can store up to rupees 2000 and you can use it for the offline payment, and it is mainly for making offline payments. You can see here Visa Innoviti developed stored value debit card for offline payment, and it is very good thing. And you can store maximum to maximum 2000 rupees because it is up to 2000, and Visa solution will be the first of its kind in India that will deliver such services, and it will also work in the rural areas where internet connectivity is very much low, and it will enable transactions without connectivity. That is very important. And a new Visa cards will be equipped with a chip which holds a stored value of a daily spending limit of maximum to maximum 2000 and has a per transaction limit of rupees 2000. It means you can do 10 transactions of 200 rupees and maximum to maximum 2000 rupees. And offline Visa cards are expected to increase the transition of payment from cash to digital. Definitely it will transform from cash to digital. And these stored value cards will be different from the prepaid card as the authorization is based on the network cloud. And RBI is also promoting this initiative and urging other banks to come up with offline transaction facilities. So this is a good kind of thing, but you have to remember this is very important question for the banking student, that Visa is the first of its kind who is providing this type of facility for the offline payments, and it is with the help of the Innoviti solutions. Now we are moving to next question. What was the theme of the International Day of the Clean Air for the Blue Skies 2021? This day, first time celebrated in 2020. First time, this means we are celebrating second time this day. Clean Air for Blue Skies. And this day is celebrated by United Nations, and this is celebrated every year on the 7th of September. and it is to create awareness about the importance of healthy air and the effects of the air pollution, one of the environmental threats on the human health. And 7 September 2021 commemorates the observance of the second International Day of the Clean Air for Blue Skies. First time it was celebrated in 2020, and then the theme was Clean Air for All. Clean Air for All. That was the theme in 2020. But now the theme is Health for All, Protect Everyone. No, you cannot say this is the theme. Theme is Healthy Air, Healthy Planet. So answer of this question is C. So C is the answer. So you can see here International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies, 7th of September 2021. Healthy Air, Healthy Planet. So you have to remember this is very, very important. Now we are moving to next question. Which bank has partnered with OneCard to launch a mobile-based credit card, namely Mobile First? It means this credit is only available on the mobile application, and this mobile application is of OneCard. And this bank is State Bank of Mauritius, India. So answer of this question is C. So State Bank of India, or you can say State Bank of Mauritius, has partnered with OneCard to launch a mobile-based credit card, namely Mobile First. You have to remember this keyword, Mobile First, which will be offered through an application. And SBI Bank partnered with the OneCard to launch this mobile-based credit card. And this credit card can be used through the OneCard application, and name of this OneCard application is OneScore. So remember, the name of the application is OneScore. So you can access this credit card through this application OneScore, and this application belongs to OneCard. So this launch will be a part of the bank's smart banking mission, which acknowledges the expansion of the digitalization in India. And with the use of this application, user can easily apply for the credit digitally, unlike the traditional credit cards, besides fulfilling a host of eligibility criteria and the documentation. And the credit card can be used through this application, which for the first time ever gives the customer full control of their credit card, like spending, rewards, limits, payments, and the more things. In 2019, this application was launched. OneCard launched this application, which is known as OneScore, allowing people to monitor and manage their credit health. And remember, OneCard is very important organization, and it is Pune, Maharashtra based organization. Its CEO is Anurag Sinha. Anurag Sinha. And remember about SBI Bank, this is very important for you. SBI Bank, it is the first foreign bank, because it belongs to Mauritius, to receive a banking license from the Reserve Bank of India and establish a universal banking business in India through a fully owned subsidiary mode. And it was established in 1994 in India, and MD and CEO is Siddharth Rath. Siddharth Rath, headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. So you can remember these things. Moving to next question. Which edition of the biennial Maritime Warfare exercise, which is known as CAUSINDEX 2021, was conducted recently? So with the name you can guess that it is in between India and Australia. It is between India and Australia, and it is a maritime warfare exercise. It means it is a Navy exercise. And this is the 4th edition, which was happened recently in 2021. And this edition was happened in the North Australian exercise area. North Australian exercise area. It means it was happened in Australia. And you can also see here Australia and India has commenced bilateral maritime exercise, which is known as CAUSINDEX 2021. And you can also remember from Indian side 2 ships. One is Shivalik and second is Kadmat. So these 2 ships participated from Indian side. And the navies will conduct a complex surface, subsurface, and the air operations between ships, submarines, helicopters, and the patrol aircrafts. And India and Australia have already committed to maintaining peace, security, and the stability in the Indo-Pacific area. In the Indo-Pacific area, as per the 2020 Comprehensive Strategic Partnership between India and Australia. And this naval exercise come ahead of the first ever 2+2 Foreign and Defense Ministers meeting that is scheduled to be held between India and Australia in November 2021 in New Delhi. So New Delhi is hosting this meeting. This is 2+2 dialogue. India is doing this 2+2 dialogue with you can say Russia, with the United States of America. These are the main countries. Now the main country is Australia also. And this is the first time that we are conducting 2+2 dialogue with Australia. 2+2 stands for Defense Minister Dialogue and the Foreign Minister Dialogue. And you can also remember the first time this CAUSINDEX 2021 naval exercise was conducted in 2015. After that in 2017, then 2019, now 2021. So that's why this is the 4th edition. So now we are moving to next question. Balpora festival, you have to remember this keyword, was celebrated recently. Generally, it is associated with which animal? So this is an annual festival, and you can just remember that Bal Pola festival is basically celebrated uh, uh, by the farmers to recognize and acknowledge the importance of oxen and bulls in agriculture and farming activities. So answer of this question is bull. So A is the answer. So the Bal Pola is also celebrated as the Pola Amavasya in parts of the Madhya Pradesh as well as in the Chhattisgarh. So you can see here Bal Pola festival, and this is Bal, or you can say bull, September 6, 2021. So this is celebrated on 6th of September. And Bal Pola festival, or the festival of cattle, is a thanksgiving festival celebrated by the farmers to recognize and acknowledge the importance of oxen and the bulls in the agriculture and the farming activities. And this Bal Pola is also celebrated as the Pola Amavasya in the parts of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So this Pola Amavasya is basically falls between the late August and the early September, either late August or the early September, because this Bal Pola is annually celebrated on the Pithori Amavasya, or you can say Amavasya in the Shravan month. So this comes, you can say, in the late August or in the early September. So in 2021 we are celebrating on the 6th of September, and in 2020 we celebrated on the 18th of August. In 18th of August. So you have to remember 2021 date, especially the students of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Because this Bal Pola festival is celebrated by the farmers across so many states, like Maharashtra is also there, Chhattisgarh is there, Madhya Pradesh is there, Telangana is there, Karnataka is there after the monsoon sowing and the field work. So you have to remember the name of the states, and the main states are Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So remember the date is 6th of September and it is related to bull. Moving to next question. Which bank has signed a MOU with the National Small Industries Corporation to offer credit support to the MSMEs? It means the MSMEs who required loan will be recommended by this organization, National Small Industries Corporation, and the loan will be given by this bank, and name of this bank is HDFC. So answer of this question is D. So India's largest private sector bank, HDFC Bank, has signed a memorandum of understanding with this National Small Industries Corporation to offer credit support to the micro, small and the medium enterprises across the country. And HDFC Bank signed this agreement, and you can also see here under this collaboration, a set of typically tailored schemes will be offered by the HDFC Bank in order to enhance their competitiveness. And as per the lending norms laid by the lending policy of the HDFC Bank, the bank will sanction loan applications forwarded by the National Small Industries Corporation. It means the applications will be submitted by this organization and the loan will be given by the bank. And HDFC Bank branches will extend support to the MSME projects in their location or other important industrial sector. This partnership will help to promote the growth of MSME sector as well as through the HDFC Bank. And I remember about HDFC Bank, it was established in 1994 and headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Tagline is "We understand your world." We understand your world. And MD and CEO is Shashidhar Jagdishan. Moving to next question. Narendra Modi launched so many initiatives in the education sector during the Shikshak Parv 2021. This is very important, so you have to listen very carefully. The inaugural conclave of the Shikshak Parv 2021, we covered this question in the last video, and this was addressed by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi through a video conferencing on the 7th of September, during which Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched various schemes in the education sector under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, or you can say 75 year of Indian independence. You can see here the little smiling face of the Narendra Modi. So you can see here, it is being celebrated from 5th to 17th of September 2021 by the Ministry of Education in order to recognize the contributions of teachers in the formulation of the National Education Policy 2021. Earlier, the Ministry of Child and Women Development also started this Shiksha Parv. This is again very important. The theme of the Shikshak Parv is quality and the sustainable schools. So you have to remember this tagline: quality and the sustainable schools, learning from the schools in India. And there are so many initiatives which were launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. First is Indian Sign Language Dictionary. This is the first one which was launched. And this dictionary is launched by Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center and has launched 10,000 words in it. And the audio and the text embedded video is for the easy access of the children and person with the hearing impairments. Next, second initiative is Vidyanjali 2.0. Vidyanjali is an initiative taken by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for facilitating education volunteers, donors, or corporate social responsibility contributors for the school development. It means they can provide funds, they can provide some things for the school developments, and they can be education volunteers, donors, or the corporate social responsibility contributors. This is Vidyanjali 2.0. Next is Nishtha 3.0. This is again very important for the Nipun Bharat. Nishtha stands for National Initiative for the School Heads and Teachers Holistic Advancement. So it is for the teachers and the heads of the school. And NCRT, in collaboration with the state and the UTs under the Ministry of Education, have initiated this Nishtha program. Remember, it is started by the NCERT. And it is online integrated teacher training program for different stages of the school education. Like you can say this is 3.0. Nishtha 1.0 was for the elementary education or for the elementary level, like class 1 to class you can say 8th. Next is then Ministry of Education launched Nishtha 2.0. Nishtha 2.0 is for the secondary level. Secondary level means for class 9 to 12th. So first they launched for the 1st to 8th, next they launched for 9 to 12th. Now Nishtha 3.0, this is for the Nipun Bharat, and it is for the elementary to class 5th. Elementary to class 5th. So you have to remember, this is very important, or this is for the early childhood care to the class 5th. Very important. Next is talking books. This is again very important because audio books for the visually impaired, and the country is making technology like talking books and the audio books a part of the education. So it is specially for the visually impaired. Next is School Quality Assessment and the Assurance Framework, which is also known as SCAF, and it is for the CBSE. And it addresses the deficiency of the absence of a common scientific framework for the dimensions like curriculum, you can say assessment, infrastructure, inclusive practices, and the governance, or you can say governance process. So you have to remember, it is launched by CBSE, and Nishtha, or you can say this Nishtha program is basically launched by NCRT. So these two things are very, very important under this question. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also asked the Olympians and the Paralympics to visit at least 75 schools to mark the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and meet the students in order to encourage or motivate them to pursue sports in their future. And remember, Ministry of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan is currently the Union Minister, and he is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Madhya Pradesh. Moving to next question. So all the most important and very important questions we covered. Now we are moving to important question section, our last section. You have to like this video, share this video, and subscribe this channel. And please join our Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the question. Which bank partnered with Wisdom to offer wealth management product? So this question is not so much important because there are so many agreements for the wealth management products. And now this is one bank, and this bank is United Commercial Bank. So again, the bank is not so much important. Answer of this question is C. And this bank partnered with the Wisdom, a financial sector company that specializes in the fund management, to offer wealth management services or the solutions and products to its customers. And under this collaboration, this UCO Bank customers can now make seamless investment in the mutual funds through its banking application, which is known as M-Banking Plus application. This is the banking application of the UCO Bank or the United Commercial Bank. And the collaboration between Wisdom and the UCO Bank will focus on enabling large-scale facilitation and distribution of all mutual fund schemes. And the partnership has enabled high-quality wealth management services on all mutual fund schemes in a fully digital mode to the customers of the UCO Bank. So in simple word, you can say that UCO Bank will provide now mutual fund related services, and this services will be provided through this financial company, which is known as Wisdom. So very simple question. And remember about UCO Bank, its MD and CEO is Atul Kumar Goyal. And remember one thing about Atul Kumar Goyal, recently central government had extended 2-year time period in the Atul Kumar Goyal time period. So you can remember this. And tagline is honors your trust. Honors your trust. This is the tagline. It was established in 1943 and the headquarters is in Calcutta, West Bengal. Moving to next question. Which state signed a MOU with the Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency for the renewable energy projects, so that the guidance, the technical expertise will be provided by this organization, and this is Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, and the state government is Tamil Nadu. So answer of this question is D. So you can see here IREDA or Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency inspect with the TANGEDCO It stands for Tamil Nadu Generation and Distribution Corporation Limited, and both signed a memorandum of understanding for the renewable energy project, so that technical expertise or the advice can be provided through this agency, and Tamil Nadu government can implement this for the renewable energy capacity. And Tamil Nadu already targeted 25,000 megawatt of a new energy capacity in the next 10 years. This is especially for the Tamil Nadu students at an estimated cost of 1,32,500 crore rupees. And out of this 25,000 megawatt, only 20,000 megawatt for the solar power projects, and 3,000 megawatt is for the hydroelectric project. This is the hydroelectric projects, and 2,000 for the gas powered plants, gas based power plant. So this is the distribution of 25,000 megawatt, and it is in the next 10 years. It means till the year of 2031. And remember, this organization is a mini Ratna company under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. And Tamil Nadu we already covered so many things. Moving to next question. It is from picture that Moody's retained India's GDP growth forecast to 9.6% for the calendar year of 2021. 9.6% for the calendar year of 2021. As per the update, the ease of or you can say the easing of the COVID-19 restrictions gradually increases the growth in the Indian economic activity. That's why Moody's, you can say the monthly report, which is known as Global Macro Outlook for the 2021-22, according to this report, 9.6% for the calendar year 2021. And this is very important organization. And they also predicted for the calendar year 2022, and it is 7% for the 2022, and it is by Moody. Move to next section. It is our one-liner important point. Here is the first point. Amicus Insurance Broking to merge with the First Policy Insurance Broker. So not so much important because both are the private organizations and both belongs to Maharashtra. And the First Policy Insurance Broker Private Limited announced the merger of the Amicus Insurance Broking Services Private Limited with itself, and this will help to consolidate its position in the market and become one of the leading insurance brokers in the company. Just read this line. Next, ICAR, NBAGR. So ICAR you all know, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. NBAGR stands for National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources. National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources, which is situated in Karnal, Haryana. I am covering this question because of this headquarter. Recognized Odisha's Mand buffalo or the Manda buffalo as the 19th unique breed found in India. And Manda buffalo are found in the hilly ranges of the eastern area, Eastern Ghats you can say, and plateau of the Koraput region of Odisha. So this is the 19th unique breed founded in India. Even the Dharwad buffalo, Dharwad is in Karnataka. Dharwad buffalo of Karnataka has also recognized as a unique breed of the buffalo found in India. So the important thing under this question, name of this institution named as National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources. It is in Karnal. Next is Bank of India and MAS Financial Services enters co-lending agreement for the MSME loans. Very simple, that Bank of India will provide maximum to maximum 80% loan in their books, and MAS Financial Service minimum to minimum they have to provide 20% loan. So this is the you can say co-lending agreement guidelines which was provided by the RBI. So under this partnership, the Bank of India will utilize the reach of MAS Financial Services to build the MSME portfolio. Very simple words. So remember, Bank of India was established on the 7th of September. This is very important news for you, for especially the banking students. Bank of India was established on the 7th of September 1906. So on the 7th of September, it means yesterday, we celebrated 116th Foundation Day. 116th Foundation Day by celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So remember, it is the 116th Foundation Day of the Bank of India. And who is currently the Managing Director and CEO? Managing Director of Bank of India is Atanu Kumar Das. Atanu Kumar Das. Its headquarters is in Mumbai, and tagline is Relationship Beyond Banking. Relationship Beyond Banking. Next is Purushottam Rupala chaired the national level meeting with all state animal husbandry and the veterinary ministers. So under the chairmanship of the Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Purushottam Rupala ji, a national level meeting with all state animal husbandry and the veterinary ministers was conducted, and this meeting was held with a gap of 5 years. So much long time period between these meetings. And a new portal also launched for the National Livestock Mission. But you have to remember Purushottam Rupala ji, who is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Gujarat. Next, International Day of the Clean Air for the Blue Skies 2021. Already we covered this question. Odisha launched e-receipt 2.0 for the payment of taxes and dues. So this will also provide facilities such as the payment through card, UPI, QR code or wallets based payment. And Odisha introduced a new model of electronic receipt. This is e-receipt 2.0. And the revamped e-receight 2.0 will avail the new modes of the payment of taxes and other dues to the people of Odisha, like UPI. They can now pay their taxes and the dues through UPI card, UPI ID, QR code, and the wallets through based payments. And remember about Odisha, Chief Minister is Naveen Patnaik and the Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Very important national park is there, Simlipal. Simlipal National Park is there. Bhitarkanika is also there. Simlipal is also one of the biosphere reserve. Moving to the question of the day, what was the question of 7th of September 2021? The symbol of Reserve Bank of India is very simple question and very important question, because if you don't know, then you have to practice the banking questions. The symbol of the Reserve Bank of India, the logo of the Reserve Bank of India comprises a tiger before, or you can say tiger walking underneath a palm tree. So this you can say it is contended that Reserve Bank of India copied this tiger and the palm tree symbol from the gold moher, issued by the East India Company in the 19th century. The double moher of William IV, at the time he was the king, had a nice reverse which was a symbol of a lion and a palm tree. But in the gold moher, the symbol was included lion and a palm tree. When RB was created, it was decided that the reverse of the double moher, the lion and the palm design, should be used as the emblem of the RBI. The last minute modification was made, introducing tiger instead of lion. So in the gold moher, the lion and the palm tree was there, but in the last minute modification, we introduced tiger instead of the lion. So you have to remember that we taken this tiger before palm tree emblem from which moher? It is the gold moher of William IV. So now we are moving to the next question. It is the question of the day, and the proceeds of the income tax go to, very simple question. Again, it is related to economy, and the income tax proceeds go to, you have to tell me answer only in the comment box. I am waiting your answer, and please like this video, share this video, and subscribe this channel. I am waiting your response. By providing these 3 things, you can motivate me. And press this bell button and join a Telegram channel. So the benefit is that you will receive the notification on time. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section, definitely. And don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.